Okay, chat. We have Netherlands versus Great Britain. Who do you guys think is going to win? I obviously think Great Britain is going to win. Great Britain has a really strong team. They have Jakaru. I mean, the other team has A10, but I'm going to be honest with you. As good as A10 is, I don't think Great Britain is going to lose. I don't think Great Britain's going to lose.
These teams want to run. We're both going to have sims coming out here for both sides. I mean, it's been fun to see that we're kind of like in this echo meta. An echo without a mercy.
You say it,
here
Wimon?
for Great Britain. We'll see what Maimon can get done. That's going to be a lot on backbone to keep him alive. And then we've got a Reaper Tracer on the other side of things, and definitely an interesting tank matchup with the Queen.
Already pretty bloody. Both teams trying out, but the Netherlands have no supports already. Maimon was able to get to the
shit. Oh, Maimon. Okay, Maimon already got 2 kills. Oh my god.
On the overhead cam for a second, and suddenly both teams down supports.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened. I was just talking, and then all of a sudden it was over. So yeah, they do get Maimon at the end, but really nice dive to get in there, and there's really not a whole lot to be able to deal with Maimon here. So even without a mercy, it was almost as though Maimon was getting healed by the Lucio. So an interesting dive that I did not predict was the Lucio Echo combination, but yeah, I'm all for it here. No switches from the Netherlands. You know, you kind of just chalk up that first fight to bad luck, but got to deal with Maimon in the backline. No one's even looking.
Yeah, also, Bionade comes in pretty early, puts Netherlands in a tough spot. Maimon gets a Kiriko in the back, gets the Reaper! Yeah, that was a freebie. The explosion just happened to splash on over. As Backbone says, take a nap. Maimon, though, is just absolutely on a roll. Now finds A and J, finish off Dawn with the aid of Kai. It's been Maimon's map, we've just been living in it.
Yeah, I mean, didn't really need to use the duplicate there.
Dude, he is popping off. He came here to fucking play today.
Just for good measure, just like, well, I've actually got more kills on Junker Queen than you do now. Ha ha. So yeah, this is
technically correct.
Yeah, this is a little bit nuts. Netherlands still not going to make a switch off of it just yet, but you don't necessarily have to switch. But what the Netherlands have been doing is going really far forward, especially the Reaper going in, just like kind of you know, teleporting in. But then Maimon has just harassed the backline. They just need to pay attention to where this echo is.
Netherlands' biggest upside.
I don't have my vlogs on there yet. If my vlogs ever, when my vlogs do go live, they'll be on my IRL channel.
That's a nice start! Gets both Maimon and the Ana. Maimon, wrong place, wrong time. Big play from Tap, makes it 3 before it's all said and done, but just walks into the pulse bomb at the end. Still, Netherlands with a little bit more presence on the point here. We'll see if they can turn it into a capture, because I do think Kai's going to stick around and delay. Astro's coming back in. He could beat the point. Not capped here just yet. Okay, they're going to let go.
I mean, no need. Like, you can stall.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If Netherlands wants to win, they're gonna have to get off, I think, the Reaper. I don't think the Reaper's gonna work. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat.
It does come in. Everyone gets a bit of it.
Don tries to use Rampage to switch tempo a little bit in the fight, but Buddy went down super early. Maimon found him, then Kai just working the backline. Jakaru super healthy on the point. It's gonna be a quick reflip here from Great Britain, and Netherlands.
I can see you're rooting for the Netherlands. I'm rooting for Great Britain. I just said I don't think the Reaper's gonna work. Nah, you're not gonna try to curse me, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would imagine this Winston could just play Bouncer right now and pop the Primal if they so choose. That's exactly what happens. Jakaru does.
I literally just said the Great Britain's gonna win.
This is where they have to go with that tank to start things up. Kai lands the pulse bomb onto the Reaper and just a little bit extra, and yeah, this is really, really good cleanup from Great Britain. They started at a huge advantage. Don gets back into the fight.
Yeah, I mean, the beat went down. Goes down. Yeah, the beat went down, so, like, even though Netherlands was short-handed, they did have the health advantage, and health advantage on Junker Queen pretty enormous. And, yeah, stay tuned for next week when we finish off this map, next episode.
Promise, over deliver. The timer said 2 minutes, and we're right back.
Oh, we're back. We're back.
Immediately gets 2 after the pause. So yeah, I think the read that Great Britain was still in a good spot here.
Zayra, if you want to sleep, you can sleep. The only game that I think is going to be really fucking good is at 3 o'clock EST is Denmark versus France.
As it plays out towards the end.
This game right here, Denmark versus France, is going to be a really great game.
Just with the numbers. So we're back into the match. First stage Vilios goes to Great Britain. Sorry for the tech delay. Hopefully that will be, you know, everyone out there knock on wood, or, you know, plywood or plastic, whatever your desk is made of. Knock on your desk so that we have good luck the rest of the day. So
Light Wolf, though, I appreciate the massive prime. And Kento, appreciate the massive prime sub as well, my friend.
Wolf, by the way. And yeah, I think we're probably going to continue to see this echo. Like, it comes to a point for Great Britain where it's like, well, you know, the beatings will continue until morale improves. Like, we're gonna run the Echo.
Where's your VOD? I want to see your reaction.
Yeah, I mean, also you look at what Netherlands.
All my reactions to every single game are going to be uploaded on my YouTube, second YouTube channel. There you go.
Appropriate counter to the Echo. They was sort of, well, just hope you'd kill the rest of the team before the Echo gets you. And Maimon was on point, which meant that didn't really have that opportunity. So they have to have a better option for Maimon this time around.
And again, there's no one looking, just right over the top. But yeah, they do telly out of the point, which is nice. No one dies to the Echo.
It looked meteor than it actually was on opening there. But right now, poking back and forth. Astro gets caught by the Fire Strike, so down a Brig early on. Mixing's rough unless Maimon can catch one here. Immortality Field's gone. Kai was able to get the BAP. That's huge. Massive amounts of healing taken away. Maimon just free shots here from the flank, and Great Britain, even with backbone
Good
down,
positioning from Maimon.
pretty good attempts
Great
at
positioning.
Points, though getting very, very low.
He's a really
And
good
you have a
player.
swap
He's
here,
actually,
too.
I think he's carrying
Astro
Great Britain right now.
Yeah, I mean, give Maimon a little bit of help if you're going to continue to run this, but I really like the strategy from the Netherlands of just get to the point and take shelter. You know,
Yeah, Astro's able to get on the res immediately. Maimon gets the swift run back revenge. Now, Netherlands did get control of the point here in the interim, right? Like, they're running the Rhine. They could be a little bit more on the point, push Great Britain out. Immortality Field gone, though, and Maimon looking pretty decent. Shatter, though, from Dawn. Falter gonna be there, real close again. Jacaro goes for the pin. No, doesn't quite connect. Jacaro, meanwhile, finds Buddy, and Great Britain.
I mean, he used his Shatter for a lost fight, but he was able to get the Echo copy out, which is, I think, good.
Tanks every single time. The value that you get from tank duplicate is so enormous. Netherlands with a really good opening strat, though. The question is, now do you run the same strat? Because you still have to try to get on the point with this. I think it works out better if they don't feel they can just straight up defeat the Echo in the sky, which has proven to be the case. Then you just continue to run this and get to the point as quick as possible.
Everyone's come together. Kai with the pulse bomb ready to go, and the Immortality Field's already used. Kai's looking his chops here. This could be big. Waiting. Jacaro, a little bit of disruption here on the pile. Gets the BAP. Maimon finds a 10, and Kai just gets to hold on to the bomb here as Jacaro
Great Britain, bro. Great Britain is looking strong as shit.
That is 2 kills for Jacaro. Maybe
did Great Britain play against Denmark, chat?
You know, shots to heart there. That's not feeding, that's eating. Yeah, Jacaro's eating good.
Yeah, they did. Denmark won 1-2.
Now Great Britain will take the lead on this one. Still no changes for the Netherlands.
I think Great Britain is probably the second strongest team in this. Actually, no, France too, right?
Great Britain's got a read on this. They know exactly.
Denmark didn't play. Denmark is playing France today, but Great Britain has not played France yet, right?
Already low. Kai still hanging on to the pulse bomb. Could be a big opportunity there in a moment. Blizzard zones out, and actually enough to catch Maimon at the tail end, but the resurrection.
I think Great Britain versus France is going to be a fucking good game too.
Finisher they need. Jacaro, though, out of the fight, so Netherlands still able to hang on. They got the point flip, which they're usually going to get early in these fights no matter what, Hex, with what they're running.
Backbone's in trouble.
Ooh, really nice from Tap. Finds Kai. Tap really make it work here on the May. Gets rid of the duplicate. And Maimon.
Nice sleep for Backbone.
On the outskirts. Netherlands is still in control of the point.
Yeah, they are in control. It's going to be interesting to see like who they try to target down, because right now the Netherlands are a little bit spread out as the Reinhardt's going to come back to point, but Funny Astro didn't see him coming from behind. Just gets hammered down by the Reinhardt.
Dawn goes down. Really nothing was around to keep him alive. Tap still around on the point, by the way. Tap has just been here for so long. Finally goes down. But even if Netherlands giving up control, this is pretty good. 94-61. They just need one more fight, Hex, and they're going to have some tools to do it.
Yeah, they're a single fight away right now. And I think like what you really have to look for is how this next Bionade works. And I think the reason Backbone's getting such value out of it is he knows exactly what's happening. They're gonna try to teleport onto the point, and if you can time it perfectly, you can splash every single one of those players with a nade. And that's what happened last time. Telly Shatter, let's do it.
I was gonna say they can't lose Buddy early. Buddy got real low there, stayed alive.
France, Spain, Great Britain, and Denmark all in the same group one. One of them doesn't qualify. I think it's going to be Spain. Spain's not going to qualify. No offense to Spain. I think Great Britain, Denmark, and France are all just too strong of a team with a lot more experience.
Beat hasn't come out, and 2 already down. 3 are down as Kai unleashes the overclock, and the beat comes out, but it's a sad beat. Only hits 2 because the only 2 still alive.
The saddest song in the world.
Yeah.
This will be Great Britain cleaning it up, but a nice adjustment from the Netherlands, a good strategy.
That was a good
Great Britain
good first game.
It looks like Netherlands do want to spawn hold here. Great Britain will probably have to make an adjustment or two to get out of spawn, unless they just hit a couple nutty Hanzo shots.
Yeah, and with Kai behind the Hanzo, that could happen real fast.
It's very
Let's take a look here. One might have just happened there to the Reaper, but no. Kai holds onto the arrow. Wall comes up and goes, they'll never expect me to go right back through the wall again. But they would. But Kai, still looking for the shot. Jikaru jumping on into the back line. Don got slept after the jump. Neither team super wounded here. Just have that can change in an instant with the Hanzo, with the arrow. But A10 takes down Jikaru, and this is why Jikaru asks those questions.
Netherlands fucking spawn camp is going ham right now, dude.
Two Hellfire shotguns
the A10 Reaper
is the answer. One pick though.
Did he switch? I forgot, chat. Did he switch off Reaper last round, or no? Or did he commit to it?
So we'll see. And like Great Britain, I think does not really want to make changes here because they.
I know A10 plays Tracer.
They do lose.
I don't think I've seen him. He played Sim.
Yeah, A10's been doing a great job on the Reaper on the outskirts. And again, Tap has probably gotten more Echo kills as May.
I didn't know he played Sim.
Breaks out, finds two, falls for it. But as you were just saying, Hex, those trade outs pretty decent on the whole. Kai and Jikaru will be back up before the defenders will be, and Don is committing.
It's been a pretty solid spawn hold though. Like you got to be pretty happy with it. Burn a couple minutes off the clock there. Well done. And now like and they force out the Echo duplicate too.
Yeah, I mean,
so well played, but I mean, I think the reason
that was a good fucking spawn hold, dude. Good spawn hold. 2 minutes and 1 minute and 30 seconds off the board.
Ultimates after breaking out a spawn.
Yeah,
that was a good fucking spawn hold.
Look at this, and
took a lot of time off the clock.
Happy with how that just went down.
If they take another fight before the car, that means they will have another fight again. So they have like 3 fights. Before that bend right there, that car.
From the back, Jikaru moving in from the front, gets Nano, and Maimon gets caught! The Death Blossom!
The car right there on the bottom right.
It was on camera, but A10 just dropped down, right place, right time.
Oh, they're going right back to the spawn, bro.
They just might.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can see why this is their map pick. It really plays well to their style. They wanted to run Reaper on Ilios, and they obviously, I think May is Tap's best hero. Don's best hero lately, at least, has been the Ramatra, and kind of the composition really lends itself to a good spawn hold.
Well, this could be huge for Netherlands. They get one more fight. It could be a first point hold. Tap drops the wall. Blizzard in reserve. Right now, just focusing on Jikaru. Jikaru has the primal here.
This is a good fucking hold, dude. Holy shit.
Netherlands, but that's burned. They decide to burn the Annihilation. In turn, they get Kai. And Hex, look at the time. 1:12 left. Could Great Britain get held here on point A? That could spell the map.
Small back cap happening here. As the remaining members of Netherlands.
I like the shit talk. Look, this is why I moved my camera over here to see the shit talking.
It forces things back. Uh-oh. A10 gets caught by Astro.
Nice shot.
Okay. Tap continuing to just land these icicles. One of the deadliest maze in the tournament here so far. Blizzard, good to go, and it just goes straight for Astro, saying, let's take him out. No more Zed picks, at least for now.
What was that mail? I felt like that had a little bit of hatred to it.
And the Netherlands are looking really
He should have saved that mail for like literally last fight.
Just a little bit. That's a huge pulse bomb, and they will confirm the kill, but 2 kills do come across on the other side. This is about as scrappy as it gets. 20 seconds remain. Spawns are in favor of Great Britain, though, as they come out.
Yeah, but
See, I mean, I think, Buddy's got to pop this coal, like, the moment he feels any pressure. Can't die with it.
Yeah, I think you pop Cole early, hope to get a quick pick off. Kai nearly got picked. The Cole comes out. Great Britain, a situation where they really don't want to lose anyone here. And Jay gets caught by Jikaru. Big. Sets up the 5v3 now is A10. Astro, the assassin on the Zed.
Okay, I think they
won, but
no.
How Great Britain are they gonna be able?
I think they might have another touch. I actually don't know.
A lot in getting back onto the point.
The Moira Buddy might touch, so they might have another contest. Chat.
Anyone's gonna be able to. I mean, Buddy can touch. He can bait onto the card. It's just not a great idea.
Nah, Kai. If Kai doesn't die, he has.
A10 wants it. Goes for the Death Blossom. Buddy catches
EMP.
Kai. Very winnable now for the Netherlands. Spawns are coming back out. Still overtime spawns, but both supports down. Jikaru Maimon assassinate the support backline of the Netherlands. And now can Tap pull the impossible. Very close to a Blizzard here.
If they get Blizzard, that's big.
95%.
Oh, no.
Bomb comes out from Maimon,
no.
takes down Dom, but Tap
they're not
gets
gonna use
Maimon
it.
right away. Can't stay alive to drop the Blizzard. And Great Britain, they get point A, but That was about as close as it gets.
That was a good. That was a good. And I can't stress that enough, chat. A good first point hold.
Now the question is the momentum. Can they get enough momentum onto point B? I mean, Great Britain's not really running something to take like the high ground, so they're not really on the like the Hanzo or the Baptiste where you want to be on top.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. Tap, I think through
positioning here.
First point, trying to solo ult that Zen, because that Zen was an easy fucking kill regardless of the fucking ult. That's a big fucking EMP. If Tap saved the mail for that overtime situation, they would have won. I mean, he did build it again, but I think they could have won.
Engages you're going to get from Great Britain, and exactly what you want to set this momentum here on point B.
Yeah, absolutely. The momentum does ride through there. I mean, it was just...
That was a big EMP.
Kai was going to get that EMP, and then the follow-up is really smart there from Great Britain. Right now, Netherlands will be able to come back here and fight one more time. And you're going to have Blizzard and Annihilation. If done properly, those should be enough to turn this fight for them.
Yeah, I mean, I think step one is don't let anyone get picked early by Astro. Astro has been turning some of the fights in the last 2 or 3 minutes just with early Zen picks. Netherlands, though, still at a full 5. Anjay drops the beat. Everyone hit by it. And now we look towards Tap. Slowing down Jakaru. Blizzard in reserve. Kai finds A10, so a lot does ride on the Blizzard now. Great Britain really spread out, though. There's no easy Blizzard target. Tap has to block here. Surrounded. Members of Netherlands falling left, right, and center. Anjay lucky to get away with this. Meanwhile, Kai's on the payload.
Payload chat.
Anyone? All right, they're going to get a little bit contested. That a little bit too close for comfort. Don finds Astro. And again, it's getting a little bit scrappy, Hex.
Yeah, I mean, that Death Blossom gets more than it really should have. The bubble came down for a moment, and wow, the Netherlands are going to be able to hold on to this one. Lucky. I mean, they get some ults in, but only 30 seconds left. That Blizzard is still up, so I think Kai should be able to charge this up. All right, so you have Nano Monkey to at least buy you time. Then you can get an EMP and a Pulse Bomb. I mean, this one's all about execution.
Also, in terms of X factors here, you got to be looking at Maimon, the Pulse Bomb, ready to start off the fight. Apno gets Maimon! The
tap with the tap, bro. Tap with the tap. And, there's no way. Yeah. They're not gonna touch. They're not gonna touch.
Wait, Astro? They don't get onto the point in time, though, so it doesn't matter.
If Jakaru touched and Astro killed 3,
what in the
my
world?
God.
Well, I mean, you know, Jakaru calls it a C9, and you kind of.
This is why I wish we had support POVs. Zenyatas are killing it. Yesterday, who was it, chat? Yesterday, there was a Zenyatta that like got nanoed and had like a 4K, but we were watching a Tracer stare at a fucking wall. Bro, like what? It was RuPaul. Like we're watching a Tracer stare at the wall while RuPaul gets nano getting a 4K. Like,
and after a very good spawn camp, Netherlands are in a pretty decent spot here on the offense. The one thing I would like to see from the Netherlands, and came out like a couple fights ago, is just kind of a target acquisition. So they engage with a beat, and then 3 people go different ways, all trying to solo targets, right? So Tap was trying to kill the Winston. There was a small battle going off on the side. Like, if you're going to engage with a beat and go into it, like, pick a target, like, go coordinated, like, find somebody you can all kill, and then move on to the next one. I think it's a small thing that they could clean up, which would make this team look stronger.
I couldn't agree more. And, you know, one of the interesting things to me, you know, we talk about comfort picks a lot in the Overwatch World Cup, right? And, you know, we've been following the story as it's going on. And, you know, this is why you plant the seeds of a narrative where we saw Tap do really well on Mei. You don't usually see players play Mei as nonstop as Tap has been playing here. But Tap's Mei has been incredible. The amount of shutdowns Tap was able to get. And now we've hyped it up. You see Tap going to Tracer. But I don't know. The way Tap's been playing Mei, I'd almost stay on the Mei.
Yeah,
that was a good Netherlands hold.
Couldn't agree more. I mean, the name just seems so fitting. Those icicles just tapping the gray matter. So yeah, no full hold here for Great Britain. You do have to be a little careful of Kai, who's going to run Sojourn here. Always a danger.
Yeah, and Kai's been doing good this series, but it hasn't been absolute monster Kai, and that can enter the door at any time. And
yo, A10, what are you doing, bro? Yo. I just saw his body just fall from the high ground. What's A10 doing?
Earlier, and could Tap get Astro here? No, Astro able to get quite away. Meanwhile, Maimon focusing down Dawn, and again, these fights pretty scrappy, but you're okay with this from Netherlands. You've got a lot of payload pressure. Tap gets Astro at the very end. Not the worst of trades.
No, and the card has been moving this entire time, so pretty solid there. Astro will enter the fray again, but yeah, Tap has been a difference maker, definitely for the Netherlands so far.
Really good payload progress so far here for the Netherlands, but here's where Great Britain needs to hold. Jakaru dives on in, gets a Reaper in his face, has to be real careful. Pulse Bomb from Maimon comes out. Dawn still surviving the worst of it. Cole out from Buddy. Netherlands looking pretty healthy. Anjay getting poked down, stays alive. Jakaru, meanwhile, going to the back, uses Primal. More delay in. Kai finds Dawn, and Kai on a rampage with 2 here thus far. Really good damage output by Kai as Jakaru just continues the juggle.
Yeah, and I think like Great Britain is always going to win when they're able to cut up the Netherlands, when they're able to get the Netherlands into solo battles, right? So that's what you
actually
see
curse Britain
times,
somehow.
like,
That's
Jakaru's
crazy. I did
main
not
goal
curse
is
Britain,
to
bro.
jump
They're
into the
doing
middle
good.
of the Netherlands
They're up a
and make
map.
that half the team goes forward, half of them go back, because the team
They
that
had
goes
a good
forward has to go
defense.
into Kai, and you expect Kai to be able to win, you know, 1v1s,
I mean,
2v2s
offense.
for you consistently.
Sorry,
It's
they had a good
what happens
offense.
there. That's why the Primal comes in to knock people around, and then into Kai, and it's just tough.
He did all that last fight without overclock. This time, he has overclock. Jakaru, though, gets melted. So if the overclock's gonna be big, it has to happen soon. No, it doesn't even happen. Tap gets the pulse bomb on the Kai after Kai had already used overclock. Tap's wild.
I mean, that's just a great individual performance there. 4 minutes now to get it to second point and win this well. One thing we didn't mention, we saw a little bit of it yesterday in the latter games too, that I think we're going to start seeing more of, is the Mercy without a Pharah or Echo, just for damage boost on your DPS. So you see it with Ashe, you can see it with Sojourn, and it is so
Jay,
strong.
will you watch
Hey,
the
10,
Thailand versus
pile on
Malaysia
Death
match?
Loss in the back.
I'm probably not going to
Finds
watch it when it's
2,
live.
3, making the Reaper work and then some. Payload moving all the while. Netherlands, 3.5 minutes here, Hex, and a ton of momentum on point B. This could be leading us to a map 3.
I think I'm just connecting the dots now, but isn't A10 the designation for the Warthog? You know, that
Yes.
plane with the giant cannon in the front? So yeah,
It is.
the Reaper goes...
Well,
And,
the plane just got shot down.
Chat, it doesn't matter what it looks like right now. Great Britain's going to win this map. It's going to be a 2-0.
Cover here in a hurry. Kai low, taken down. Dawn right over him. And now, we'll see if Great Britain can still hold on. Tap, though, gets the back line, gets Astro. That's massive.
Yeah, did you hear someone's
Going
phone
up
go
this
off?
corner, and right now, I mean, look, the Netherlands bank is empty, so this Nano should be able to do a lot. Like, Great
Nice
Britain should
body
be able to
block,
get
nice
great
body block.
blocking though, but like the Primal Nano needs to come in.
Yeah, you would think.
See? Easy. That's easy. Great Britain defense. That's easy.
Finds Maimon, and Great Britain, they are just getting bullied into the dirt right now. Jakaru just trying to stall to a degree. Gonna wait to Primal till last second, but there might not be much of a team left. Here comes the Primal. How long can Jakaru delay? Kai is back in the fight. Railgun finds Buddy. And now, is it going to be enough for Great Britain for response to come back in? Jakaru's done a great job of delaying. Gets the bubble down. Going to fall finally. The bomb onto Maimon from Tap. Unreal. Kai, though, builds up the overclock. Gets A10. Great Britain desperately trying not to drop this map. Kai with 2 here so far. One of the last ones remaining. Can Kai get another? Tap rolling around. You see Kai on the point. The last remaining. And that's a Netherlands.
Yeah, so the jump in comes in, but really no one to find so far.
You see
Oh,
Jakaru.
no.
Just hunts down A and J. The help of Kai. A really strong start here for Great Britain thus far. Tap gets.
I told
Kai,
you
but
guys, Great Britain has this.
Flip things around as it's just methodical from Great Britain. Just one elimination after the other.
Yeah, it's when Netherlands gets split up that they end up having trouble. I mean, Great Britain's trying to split up the Netherlands. That's what you want to do to this composition: isolate and destroy. Because the Netherlands are, you know, it's 5 fingers are weak, but a fist is strong. So they need to stay closer together. And just losing Lucio early, and then everyone else is isolated, and you just see it from Jakaru's perspective. It's just, you know, jump here, jump here, jump here. Okay, 3
Mute J3. Stop talking. Okay, I got you guys. Ready?
Seeing what's available. Kai finds Buddy. A quick little railgun flick. Real close time pulse bomb set up. It could just be going straight to Dawn right after. Tap, though, gets rid of Jakaru. Great Britain still ahead in eliminations, but will there be an answer to Tap here? Right now, Maimon versus Tap. A guy working
Well,
for the
I mean,
side.
Tap's in the middle of 3 people.
Yeah. It wasn't quite fair, you know?
Yeah, no. Not necessarily the fight that they wanted yet again. Great Britain will move forward here. This is going to be kind of a critical fight because if Great Britain wins it, they will have forward spawns, and that's very difficult to overcome.
And Jay gets caught again.
They're winning every single team fight so far. I told you guys.
The Lucio and fight after fight. Kai, another railgun shot on the A10, finding the Reaper a lot more consistently. And yeah, Hex, that dreadful scenario you just mentioned for the Netherlands, it's happening as Great Britain.
Why are you guys spamming L, bro?
Well, I mean, I mentioned
Unsound
Great Britain might like
Genie,
this map
appreciate
because
that
of
Prime
sightlines.
sub.
Great Britain might like this map because of what's on your screen right now. Like, it is so good for an Ana. Ana can just sit, like, pretty much alone and get every shot in the world.
They got forward
saw
spawn.
Great anti-heal come down from Backbone early on. Like, what is
Great
going
Britain
to mess
has this,
with
man. Great
Ana?
Britain has
You're
this.
gonna
There's no
have
way.
to
They're
send
starting off the
Tap
round,
out to
the
deal
match
with it.
really
But,
strong.
You know, even then,
Definitely.
it's going to be difficult.
Backbone just relaxing in the back, getting ready. The Nano Jakaru, and Jakaru is going, where's Nano? Meanwhile, Kai has the overclock, looking in. Nano is applied to Jakaru, and Kai's down. Not the best
Wow,
position
you went a
for Kai.
little too far
Wait,
with
look at
that
this. Jakaru finds A and J, and yeah, Great Britain holding on here. But yeah, they
Oh,
missed Kai
no,
early.
buddy!
Jakaru's
Buddy!
solid this round so far.
Yeah,
Buddy!
Coalescence comes out in desperation and then just gets absolutely bopped by the Winston. The pulse bomb will come down onto Don. And yeah, forward spawns will remain. 7 minutes left. And
Also-
right now, I mean, like, the thing is about the Netherlands that, like, I don't think they have another card to play. I think, like, this is their this is their card. This is their play. This is their comp. I don't think we're going to see changes. It's just doesn't work as well against what Great Britain's running right now.
Well, the big change we've been seeing is just the pressure on the A and J. Great Britain has specifically been hunting the Lucio play constantly over the course of this round. So, boy,
Nice,
that's not
nice,
Lucio
nice
anymore.
play by
A10
810, chasing that. If he got those kills, that would have been huge.
That's a lot of support early on. Beat gonna be dropped here. Death Blossom still in reserve for A10 as Netherlands looks for a way to initiate. Great Britain, though, they're just able to disengage the effect of the beat. Gone. Now Jakaru says, I'm ready to play. I'm ready to rumble. Drops the primal. Tap. Gets found. A10 stuck here in the underpass. Has a Death Blossom, but it was now the time to use it. It's a little bit questionable. Looks forward. Sees Kai. Says, I'm spin. But there's a lot of spinning and no winning as A10 just falls to the railgun. Kai's been on point.
Well, it's that nightmare scenario I said earlier, too. Like, when Tap died earlier, like, he was trying to go after Backbone up top, but Backbone and Astro were together. And I don't care who you are. I don't care, like, I don't care if you're, you know, proper. You're not going to kill Backbone and Funny Astro when they're together. It's just not going to happen up top. So the peel was there for Great Britain, and the high ground that they're taking, there's no one on the Netherlands to be able to deal with it, like, at all. And the reason they're going after A and J is a rush comp is not good when you can't move fast.
Yeah.
So, sorry to break that down in simplistic terms.
Bione comes out early, forces A10 the shift. Jakaru hunts down Buddy this time. The dives onto the supports of Great Britain continue to be good. They look at Tap, gets the bomb, gets rid of Backbone. A sign of life as Kai just stuffs it out.
Yeah.
Hits the shot on the Tap, and Kai's been deadly. Actual ice in the veins this entire round here so far.
Yeah, a little late on the peel for Great Britain there. You saw everyone coming back, but just a second too late. You know, Backbone half the time wins those anyway, so you don't have to worry about it. If there's not a pulse bomb, Backbone
You're
actually
cursing
wins that
Netherlands?
1v1.
How am I cursing Netherlands when I said Great Britain's gonna
finally get
win?
A little bit of control here.
Nah, ain't no
This
way, bro. I'm not a
1v1.
curse. Stop. I didn't even say anything about Netherlands.
On the outskirts.
I did say they were a good team and they have A10, Tap, and Don, but
Early, looking for Backbone. Punching away, gets slept, then bioed. Backbone, though, taken out. Tap was there, and the fall through gets Jakaru, and Tap making something happen up on the high ground. Netherlands desperately needed this to get a little bit more momentum on their side. Great Britain, though, that's a big lead they get to sit on here next. I don't think they're feeling stressed at all.
I mean, you at least want to get Great Britain out of their forward spawns, right? So, like, that's step one to try to bring this map back with 4 minutes remaining. Yeah, I mean, it's a great job. Like, they realized what I said earlier is that
are all the matches going to be on your second channel?
Like,
Yes, my second
even if you don't kill
YouTube
them,
channel,
there has to be
Jay3
harassment. There has to be something to make Anna's life difficult.
Beat down early here from A&J. A10 gets it wild, but still looking pretty healthy. Jakaru under fire right now. Had the nano, used the primal. Primal fades. Meanwhile, Kai, overclock. Any targets in his sights right now, he's looking. A&J finds Backbone. And Kai spending all this overclock with no targets to shoot at. Overclock fades. Tap finds Maimon, and yeah, Netherlands are going to chase down the robot and likely dispatch Kai and Jakaru here in short notice.
They should be able to bring it back. It's just a matter of.
I'm actually really curious why Jakaru does not play
does move the robot
Diva
a little bit, which is somewhat of a big deal.
I think Diva would be a really good choice as well, but I think they're saving Nano Boost for Jakaru to combo the Nano Winston.
And looking for an ambush. The Steph Blossom got value. It would
Fabio, appreciate the massive prime sub, my friend.
Ultimate, you can't always count to do well on. But here we go, A10, looking and waiting. Here on the top, drop down, not just yet. Great Britain, they're engaged, a little bit split right now. A10, in and around. Looking for the setup, and has to shift pretty early here.
There's the Nano, see?
Nano. Let's see, looking for Jakaru right now. Jakaru, though, already got A&J down early into the fight, and you know,
like
Jakaru,
Jakaru is
I mean, you see the problem though right away. Is
Jakaru's just their chat to create his team space, so Mimone and Kai can pop off.
They're just sitting up top, and like it's Jakaru who will
he's a tank. He's just there to create space and cause a disruption for Netherlands.
Game is a cart to me, but there's no one to Death Blossom. There's no one on the ground. They're just sitting up top because they've got the long range.
Can you explain why you hate us in 5 words?
And it's no problem. So
yes, Angelina.
It just ends up being a difficult composition.
You are in my chat.
On the recontest, Great Britain. Pretty drained on ultimate to side the beat. You have to imagine Astro's going to use it early. It does. Beat comes out here from Astro. Dawn responds. Annihilation. Cole. A10. Gets Jakaru early into the fight. Not a bad start here from the Netherlands. Tap got low. Shook the pressure. Sitting here on the payload. A little bit of pressure the other way as Maimon just gets clotheslined by the Reaper shotguns. And A10. Pretty nice teleport. Not enough to get away, but I appreciate the attempt as Netherlands is still just going to stay at the robot.
Yeah, I mean, you saw it again there. The Netherlands were able to pull it off because Jakaru went down, but then someone else had to go to the ground to touch. But it still is difficult. Like, they really need to deny the position where Great Britain wants to go from high ground to high ground to high ground. And wow, nice little Dorito kill at the end there.
Yeah, I would have been shocked if Kai got away, but it would have been just Kai things. Still, though, Kai can stack out a bit. We'll have overclock when he comes back in, but if you're Netherlands, you want another pick-off here. You get Jakaru. That's a big pick-off to start. Now, for Great Britain, they have to...
Wait, they don't have forward spawns, so dying is okay. They cap now, so Great Britain does get instant respawns for 8 seconds. They're all alive right now, but...
Yeah, it's 4 respawns.
The bot stays there for 8 seconds.
The Netherlands has to be perfect through...
Netherlands can't lose a fight here. If they lose a fight, that's bad. So Great Britain has to win everything.
Very, very slow pushing the payload.
Well, this is going to be the hard point here.
Oh my, Great Britain has 4 ults. They're going to win. If Great Britain loses this game, I will get the 100 subs. There's no way Great Britain loses this.
Now, still waiting on the overclock. Jakaru's already dove in. He's getting low. He's already used Primal. Half HP, Maimon. A little bit back, still has the pulse bomb in reserve. Nano still in the tank, and Kai finds A10. Railgun shot connects. Maimon throws out the pulse bomb. Jakaru finds A&J. Netherlands down to 3. 3 seconds left remaining. And Netherlands, they don't really have anything left here. Dawn goes down. It's just Tap and Buddy, and that very well could
there you go. Told you guys.
Britain.
I told you guys.
Advantage, and they don't let it slip away.
I have a 97%
it's even if they
pick rate
people
when I pick a team.
97%.
I don't fucking lose.
Too.